Hi guys, it's Wednesday, no MRE again today. Been another Airsoft review again today. So this is my Airsoft AR-15, which I bought in 1995. This was the second Airsoft weapon I bought. I think I paid around £75, I think, something like that back then. This is a hell of a good gun, I tell you. It's an awesome rifle, and I've used it to snipe people many times. It's a Springer, it's a spring action gun compared to the M16, which is wouldn't say pump action gun, it's more like a cock and pump. It's something unique. I've never seen any gun that does that. So let's have a quick review of this today. So this is the Colt AR-15, which they've used in Vietnam, many other campaigns after that. This is an excellent rifle. It's definitely a Springer, because when you cock it, it's quite a heavy gun as well. It's much heavier than the M16. Something that's made of plastic, you know. So you've got the charge handle there. You hear that spring? Safety's on, and what do you know? There's 2 rounds in there. So, but yeah, it's a good gun. Very good at long range shots. The FPS didn't exist back in the 90s. We don't care about FPS back then. If the gun fires, it shoots and it hits people. That's all you want. But yeah, so this is a single shot gun. Here is which the M16 has but doesn't open, which is where you grease the gun, where the bullets will fly out. The ejector flap, that flaps as the real one does. You know, that actually goes backwards, so you can have it open or shut. But this is, you can see, a little bit rusty on that spring, so that needs a bit of oil. Same thing happened to this gun as well. I think the forward bolt assist, I think that's called. That is broken or missing or fallen out. Same on the M16, exactly the same thing as before. But same thing on that side. To release the mag, just push that button down, the magazine slides out. This magazine housed a whole magazine full of balls, but the lid has vanished. Yeah, it's quite a unique system with this magazine, because you pull that little lever back there, and you just fill that up, because this used to have like a little thing that slots into there, which actually sits on top of that, and you can pour the balls into it. But that has vanished. Where it went to, I will never know. I never saw it again. Might have lost it during the game, maybe. I was trying to reload it. But it's quite unique, this mag, because it holds quite a few rounds. And you pull that little handle, that charge handle there, let that back in. You pour another load of balls in, down there, same thing. And when it's full, you just push that little button on top there. Excuse me. It should. No, maybe not. Probably not. But I don't think there's enough balls in there at the moment to do that. But so, you know, just put a load in there. You just bang that magazine in. Then I think you push the button. Yeah, there you go. Just hit it lock. Yeah. So it's been a long time since I've got this weapon out. Yeah, and that's now full. The magazine lasts quite a while, I tell you. It's a single shot only. And the stock extends as well. Just pull that little handle like the real one does, and just slide that at whatever position you want it at, either close or long. So I think there's 2 positions, I think, on that. It's quite a heavy gun, this. The old AR-15 only has single shot only. There's no automatics, it's not electric. Back then, this is a pre-electric gun. It's pretty good. I've shot quite a few people with this. It does prove itself in combat, I tell you. Excellent little rifle this is. It was something quite unique as well, because on the hand grip on the electric one, that's probably where the battery would have gone. But this little thing here, if I can get it out. No, hang on a sec. Yeah, that's it. That thing there pops out and acts like a cocking handle. You can actually cock the gun with this, like that. And it actually works. Well, it used to work anyway. Put that down. Yeah, right back. As you push that right back, and that also cocks and loads the gun. So it's like that pre thing like nowadays where they've got that extra handle. This was the 1995 version, even before that probably is invented. It's a hell of a gun. So it saves you cocking, putting the charge handle at the back, you just cock it with this. Just, you know, just cock. And it works every single time, I know because I've done it. So when we lay down flat in the grass, I'll use that to charge the gun. But it does get battle damage, same thing on sight. There's one sight missing, but it still fires right. Everything's there as is. The back sight, you can see that. The back sight is there. Can you believe I've got another cold? This is a Chinese, I think, made gun. Don't know who the maker was. I had a box, but it was a long time ago. It's a little bit of battle damage now, but it's a great gun, you know. For £70 odd back then, you pull that little lever down, and then it just slots back in. It has the carry handles as well. Flash suppressor on the end. Fingers. There's a flash suppressor. The attachment there. There's also one I used to have rope around this. Not a belt. I used to have like a rope. That rope original from the 90s, tied around there and onto there. I used to wear it all the time. But it's got quite a good range, I can assure you, and a hell of a punch. I use you can't sort of well, I can remember. You might have, no, it doesn't. No, it's like a, you know, you can't sort of home it in, sort of type of gun. You know, you just can't home it in, but it does work. You know, you can hit cans. I can't remember what the distance was. It's quite far. I shot 3 guys in the back with this, laying down in the grass. They didn't even know where it came from. That just sort of showed how far away I was. It's just a simple Springer, cock action, or you use a pump action there, cock and pump. But the M16 is the only gun I've seen that you can do that special thing with. Because the M16 has the cock and pump like that. It goes back in. That's loaded. Cock. Slick. It's slick when it goes back in. So this is like a proper air soft pump. Now, I don't know what the hell's in there. It's got to be a pump. There's no spring of that, because on that one you can hear the spring action when you cock it. This is like a solid pump, like an air. So this is a very unique rifle, and I've never seen anything as close to this M16. But the AR-15 is a hell of a rifle. It kicks ass, serious ass. You know, I just love shooting people with this damn thing. Could do with a bit of a clean. It's in my room, dusty. Magazine, I think it held. I've never actually counted them. It was probably back in the 90s. I used to fill the magazine up, but I can't remember exactly how many it holds. It's quite a lot, I can assure you. A hell of a lot of rounds. I think that comes off as well, which I think you can release the magazine. The hand grip, sorry. You pull that back, I think the hand grip comes off, but I've never actually done it. But combat, these guns are awesome. I want the electric version of this, which is out there, currently out. It's called the M4. But you might be able to get the AR-15 still if you hunt around.
I'm pretty sure of that. But it's a excellent gun. Shoots of course the original will shoot the 5.56mm, same with the M16. That's an excellent round. But it's a great gun for that money back in the 90s. You know, for a first bolt action Springer, so not bolt action, cock action, that, and then the pump action. It's a good gun. You know, it's an excellent gun. It served me well. I just have two pictures to show you. Right, and there's me with that rifle in the grass in the 90s with a British helmet and a British jacket on there, using that weapon, all fired, cocked and ready to go. And I think this one was actually used for the Airsoft leaflet for the game. I think they printed that up, I never actually saw it, so I can't actually confirm it, but that's what they said they were going to do. But that is me in the 90s with that rifle, the AR-15, ready to shoot someone. And these are my guns from the 90s. That's my finger. That's my M16, which is, you just saw the current one. That one up there is the electric one. That one I broke. I had two of those and I broke every single one because they're so long. If you fall over, that's the first thing that's going to hit the floor is the M16, and it broke during the game. And that is that pistol. I still got that pistol. And there's the AR-15 down there at the bottom, back in the 90s. All three of those were shot in the 90s on a rack. I haven't made it look like a little gun rack. But yeah, I kind of miss that electric M16, but it's very long, very bulky compared to the AR-15, which is very short. But the next gun I get will be the electric version of this. I'll say, but that will be awesome. It's nice and short, it's stubby, you fall over, it's not going to break. You can probably just keep it off the floor in time. But anyway, that's my review of my AR-15. Be back next week with another gun, which will be the last one of the three rifles. And we have two pistols to come after that. And that'll be it for my Airsoft collection. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. And I'll be back next week with another gun. Bye for now.